Using the events and bids calendar. To get to the events calendar, from the home screen, you can click the events calendar tile, or anywhere throughout the application you will be able to click reports and then click on the calendar tab at the top. The event calendar then will open up. Some users may not see this drop-down box. This drop-down box is for users with the manager role turned on. If you have the manager role turned on, you can have other users assigned to you where you can view their calendars. If that's the case, you can click the drop-down box and select any other user to view their calendar, or you can click all assigned salespeople to view their calendars all together. It will default to the username that you have logged in as. When looking at the calendar where you are seeing all assigned salespeople, you see the event time and the name of the user that created that event. If you are looking at just one person's calendar, you will see the event created, the time of the event, and the subject of the event. To create an event from the calendar, you just need to click on the day that you'd like to create the event for. We'll create an event for today. So I'll click on the 1st of July. And you are looking at the wizard to create a new event. An event is what we call anytime you have any interaction with a client. It could be a call, a job site visit, it could even be golf with them. Whenever creating anything new in mobile sales, we have required fields. These are indicated by highlighting them as yellow, or if you are in Safari, they would be gray. You see the subject is not a required field. If you do not enter a subject, the bars on the home screen will not have anything indicating what that event is. All you will see is the time. Therefore, I strongly recommend always creating a subject when creating an event. The description is often used as a way to create notes that you will need before the call or notes after the call. The event type is a list that starts off with bid, call, conference, email, job site visit, or lunch. If you desire to have any other event types included in this list, please let us know. Event status has 5 different statuses: complete, incomplete, missed, past due, and pending. The company name, you do not type in a company name. Click on the company name and it brings up the search for a company. To understand how to search for a company, please see Searching Companies. Remember, you can only enter a new company at one place in mobile sales. To know how to enter a new company, view Adding New Companies. When creating an event, you are just adding a company from the list available to that event. Once you see the name of the company you'd like, click on it and it will be added under company name. The contact drop-down list will then consist of all names attached to that company. Because we created the event from the event calendar and we clicked on July 1st, that date defaults under start date. If you would like to change the date or change the time of the event, click on the date and you'll see the time on the right hand side. If you do not change the time, it will default to midnight. If your event is going to last more than one day, you can put in an end date. If it does last more than one day, you will see a blue bar stretching across multiple days. As of today, our calendar does not automatically sync to Outlook or Google Calendars. Therefore, if you want this event added to your Google Calendar, you will need to click Add to Google Calendar, or if you want it to be added to any other calendar, click Send Event Reminder by email. This will send an ICS file to whatever username you are logged in as, that email address. If you do not want it to be sent to any calendar and you are just creating it in Mobile Sales, just create Edit Event Only. Once you are happy with everything you have entered, you hit Commit and that will save the event. Now we are looking at the calendar with an event created for Friday, July 1st. This calendar can also be used as a bids calendar. It defaults to events, but if you click on this drop-down box, you will see bids listed below. Click bids, and now you are looking at a calendar displaying all projects with a bid date in the month of July. A project is added to the bid calendar automatically when creating a project if you add a bid date. The bid date is not a required field, therefore if you do not enter a bid date, that project will not be in your bid calendar. You can scroll from month to month by using these arrows. And if you want to get back to the current month, just click calendar again at the top. You can click an event or a project, and that will bring up details about that event or project. Then you can click Go to Project to open that project or event information page, or Close to go back to the calendar. If you need to edit an event, you will click on the event bar, click Go to Event, and you are now looking at the event information page. From here, you will click the edit icon at the top, which is a pencil inside of a square. Once you click that, you will see all the information previously entered where you can edit any of it, hit commit, and those changes will be saved. It's also important to notice on the information screen, which can be navigated to by clicking on the I button if you are on the event page. This screen has light blue writing for the contact name and light blue writing for the company name. If you click on either of these, you will navigate to the information page for that company or for that contact. To get back to the calendar, you can click on Reports or click the Home button and then click the Events Calendar tile. You'll also notice a 2 representing how many events are scheduled for today for all users that you can view.